Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Venkatapunna Ravalapalli and today we are diving into one of the most powerful feature of Apache Spark is data frames. So if you are passionate about big data and looking to supercharge your data processing skills, you are in the right place. In this video, we will explore various methods to create data frame. His technique offering unique advantages for different scenarios, whether you are working with JSON, CSV, Parquet file formats, or even connecting databases, or even creating from other data structures like RDDs also. Okay, today I will try to guide you to the practical examples, ensure you can integrate Spark data frames into your workflows very easily. So let's start the Spark data frames. Yes, what is a data frame first of all? A data frame is a distributed collection of data. Organized data frame is a distributed collection of organized organized columns and rows. So it's like a table, a normal SQL table only, but we have a distributed computing capabilities in this data frame. We can get this by with the help of Spark. So in Spark data frames with the we will get the scalability and performance of Spark distributed computing here. So let me start how to create a data frame. So we can create data frame from RDDs. We can mention headers here, creating data frame from RDDs. RDDs is another data structure in Spark. So I'm declaring one RDD like here in Spark in Databricks. So our Spark session available as Spark. So I'm getting that Spark. So Spark context for creating RDDs. We will use Spark context for creating data frames. We use Spark session. So Spark context. So for creating RDDs, we will use parallelize method. So here I'm taking example with the sample data. So I'm using parallelize method. So I'm taking the list of tuples, for example, Guru, and this age is 24, and Gopi, and his age is 23. John, his age is 45. So I'm taking this data as a list of tuples. We will call this as a tuple. So it has separated with commas, right? It is in the list. Each tuple is a list element here. So I created RDD. So from this RDD, so here before, so I need to start my cluster. I already started a cluster. So I don't want to change anything. So I'm just creating RDD. So it's running. So it is interrupt. So it is run. Just it's taking 3 seconds. After that, so we need to create a data frame. Our aim is to create a data frame from RTDs. So that is my RTD. So RTD, we have a function 2DF. It's recommending itself in Databricks. This is a good feature. We can use this feature to it will recommend. So we can take 2DF function is for create converting RDT to data frame. So I have this data frame, right? So for example, I need to check this data of RDT. I will do RDT.collect. So let me check the data what is present in RDT. So this is the data present in RDT. So I'm taking this RDT and doing the converting to the data frame. I have already data is present, so I need to create a schema for that. In my RDT, data is stored already. Here we don't in RDT we don't have any schema explicitly mentioned, but in data frames like tables, normal SQL tables, we need to mention schema. So let me execute this one and it will execute, and let me check the whether my data frame is created, right? So I will check the data of my data frame with the action called show, df.show. So df.show will show the data. So here it is showing name and age is my column names, data frame column names. So under this data frame we have three records. So from RDTD we are converting to data frame. So we can create another way RTTs. We need to create data frames with Python list. Python list. So let me take the data some data. So I'm taking data as list. So here I'm taking the list same as I'm taking list of tuples. So I'm taking this list directly, list of tuples one, so it will be easy for me, right? So I'm taking this one directly, and I'm also mentioning the columns define schema, right, for data frame. So that's why we are using these columns fields. Yeah. So need to create data frame from this, right? So we need to import Spark session for interacting with Spark. So we need to import create data frame function method create data frame. So I need to give the what are the for what are the data I need to create a data frame, and I also need to give a schema for that data frame. So I'm executing the cell by pressing Control Enter, Shift Enter, and I'm checking the data df.show. Df.show will show the data. It will collect data from the driver node and it will show to us. Show is an action. So for example, if I want to check the schema of this data spread, so we can use print schema. It is a utility function in Spark. So with this print schema one, so it is giving name column is a string, nullable true, and age is a string. So I'm just taking randomly. I'm not mentioning any data types here. So I'm taking the data entire thing as a strings only, everything. And another way of creating data frame, we need to check creating data frame with the different file formats. So for this one, I will take this CSV file. First of all, I am uploading one file in Databricks file system. So let me take some file. So here I'm taking this employee.csv file and copying this path. I'm copying the Spark API format path and I'm closing. Okay. So we need to upload this one by using like this. So from here we can upload the file, and if you click done, it will upload the file and it will show like this. So like this, I uploaded employee.csv files, out of CSV file sample ones. These are sample ones I have done previously. So I'm using that path without uh, doing again importing that files. So for creating data frame with the CSV file. So we are doing with the CSV file, right? For any interaction, we need Spark, and we need to read the data from the file. So we use read, and what format we are using? CSV, and we need to use from where you are loading the data. So we need to mention that path, and here we also need to mention some parameters headers. So initially for the CSV files, so first line will be headers. So like for example, if I take the employee table, so what is the employee name is a column, right? Schema. So the schema is referenced as header true. If you mention, it will take first record as a schema. So this one, and I'm creating data frame and running. So I'm showing the data df.show. So it is showing the data. If you can see here, first will be header, right? First names, gender, sir, date, last night, and everything. So like this, we can create different data frames in Spark, uh, and we can create and we can manipulate these data frames data in different ways. And there is another way for creating data frames. We can also create data frame from the JTBs, different database. Also, we will get the data and create data frames by connecting to the database. Yes, we can create data frames by connecting to the Azure data lakes, data warehouses, and we can connect these with the Databricks, and we will create a data frames on top of that. So I hope this video explained more about Spark, how to create a Spark data frame. This was a fine thing. Today I'm concluding the Spark data frames. These are the Spark data frames mainly used very heavily using in industry. So please practice these ones. Thank you very much, everyone.